Hello YouTubers, here we are, they're back. These are my 3 Atlas Rio Grande GP-40's that I purchased new in 1978. And they ran on analog for a long time, and then I switched over to DCC, and so they sat for a long time. And within the last 5 years, I had DCC installed in them by a friend, and I got them back, and they worked okay, but they still needed some fine tuning, and that's what I did today. These Atlas, they have those phosphorus bronze, I guess they are, contacts that make contact with the back of the wheels, and they were kind of messed up. They weren't making contact real good. 3087 here, it had a broken wire coming up from one of the track. I think it was the rear truck, I believe, for the track feed. So it wasn't getting real good pickup. So I fixed that today. And then after that, all it really needed was some dialing in with the software. And pretty much that's all I needed to do with the other 3 too, 3086 and 3084. I like these units, and I purchased them when I did in 1978. When these first came out, they were the bomb. They all 3 have a Mars light in the nose, and 3087 has a SoundTraxx Tsunami PNP8 in it, decoder with sound, and it's equipped with an M5 horn like the Rio Grande had, and it also has, I don't know what you'd call that, the sticker or the insignia on the nose that signified these as being used for coal service. So these units were used for coal service. I don't know if it was exclusively, but they were used for coal service. So that's one of the reasons why I like these. When these first came out, I had a friend who purchased some Western Pacific GP-40's, and I really liked them. I thought, oh man. And then I saw the Rio Grande, and oh boy. I bought these one at a time. I didn't buy them all in one fell swoop. I bought them one at a time, and I was working at a machine shop at the time, and didn't have a whole lot of money, but when I bought these, they were $25. What a difference from today's locomotives. But here they are. They're finally back together. Finally, probably after a good 30 years. When I got them back from my friend, they wouldn't run together very well. So I've done some work on them, and I've got them dialed in pretty well now. So, and they run just like they did when I got them new. And they're working real good. They're doing a really good job. They all 3, like I said, they have Mars lights in the nose, like the Rio Grande did. And I'm real happy with these. I've got some TT flats and an ore train that I'm going to use to pull those. I'm going to use these to pull those trains with. So the other side of them. So I'm really happy these are back together now. These locomotives were used. I ran these locomotives on the very first model railroad club that I joined back in '77, and I ran the heck out of them, but they're still going strong. So here they are, 3 Rio Grande GP-40's. Okay, Thanks for watching.